Hello and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for the Pisces Collective twice a day, 9:45 a.m., 9:45 p.m. The first one is usually just like a general and the second one's the extended. So we go in further, deeper into the first reading. If that interests you, please make sure to subscribe before you take off and hit the notification bell both on the YouTube app and on your phone. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys, my returning viewers, these beautiful acorns that my son picked up from the ground and wanted to share on this beautiful table where I do my readings. And yeah, I'm grateful. So that would be Jessie. Some of you know of Jessie who've been here before. I picked two cards. This is the Life Loves You. I choose to live life with ease, and then the Four of Wands came out from the deck. As you can see, there's a big party going on here, and in the back it says, life does not have to be as difficult as you sometimes make it. Complete the sentence. One way I could let my life be easier is. So why don't you do that today? And if you want, I would take something that's really bothering you or something that's, you know, preying on your mind and see how you can make that easier on you. I had a task that I've been putting off and I decided to just start on it today and thought to myself, I'm going to go as far as I can. It was something I had to do online. As far as I can, until I hit a roadblock, just to see, because I was putting this off because I figured, oh, it's going to be difficult, and I got right from point A to the point where I couldn't go any further. I had to wait for something to come in for me to continue, but that's fine. I accomplished a lot, so I feel good about myself today. If this is the only thing that I had accomplished today, well, I did something. I accomplished something that needed to be done. So I made my life easier by just getting it done. Okay, so I guess the sentence would be, one way I could let my life be easier is just by starting the process. Okay, just by doing it. So if I look at the Four of Wands, I see a lot of celebration. I feel though, I'm going to tell you right away from this card what I was looking at it. I feel though that this is a dark, empty tent if you look. The people are outside, they're dancing, having a fun time, but inside of this tent seems very, very barren, very alone and dark. I feel that you're maybe right now putting up the tent, okay, for celebrations. But you're not quite there yet. And that makes sense for the Four of Wands because it's always about looking back, taking stock, reflecting on where you are and where you want to go. So it's kind of the in-between. I feel that, you know, everything's being set up for you, but you're not quite where you would like to be, where you would like to be celebrating. And that's okay, Pisces. But what I'm feeling, like I said this morning, is if you are constantly working to that, towards this, okay, just start, okay, just start something today that you've been putting off, or work on something that you've been wanting, then you're going to slowly get there, okay? Yeah, so I'm going to shuffle this deck. I'm going to get some more cards. I would like to thank you for being here, as always, Pisces. I think you guys are fantastic. You're fabulous. Thank you to the people who constantly come back here. Yeah, you're helping me very, very much. Thank you for all the people who offer such great comments. I know a lot of you say, oh, I wouldn't be able to get through my day without you. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to get through my day without you either. You're the reason that I can stay here because you keep coming back, you keep being kind, and you know, I know that some people come for a reason and a season, they get what they can and then they move forward in their life, which is fantastic, okay? But for those of you who choose to stay and even watch one of my videos, it's just every day is just a wonderful thing because you are personally supporting me and my family. I appreciate that. Okay. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a growth. This is an assessment. This is, again, I'm feeling this feeling of just putting things in motion, but kind of watching them grow. It's very slow. You see that? You see the plant, but the roots underneath, they're so strong, Pisces. Okay? You've got something good going on here. The celebrations that you're planning with this Four of Wands, they're going to be a blast. They're going to be wonderful. It's going to be a party to remember in your life, if we want to use that kind of, imagery. And you're going to bring it on by just cultivating everything that you want in your life. You're assessing everything that you want. And I think, Pisces, Spirit really wants you to assess properly. Don't waste your time on stuff that's going to just not bring anything forward. So maybe the question as well today would be, what are you putting your energy and efforts into? Okay? Are you working on things that are going to bring you a happiness, a fruitfulness, abundance, joy, contentment? Okay? Are these the pentacles that you are growing, assessing? Are you weeding out what you need to, so that in the future things, start feeling better and better? Okay? I know I keep talking that we're here to experience contrast, but a lot of you are here as well to see what you can do in your life to move forward, okay, to get your Ten of Pentacles. It didn't quite fall this way, so it's telling me that you're well on your way, okay? You're getting, because the reverse for me means that the energy is kind of muted, okay? It's the same meaning of the card, just muted. And I feel that your 10 is on the way. It's not, you're not quite in, you're not at the party yet. Okay, the people haven't arrived to be in this party yet. But you are very much working on it, okay? Your progress is excellent. And again, I feel like somebody who's crafting something of quality is what they're showing. Somebody who's, have you ever met somebody who works on something and you go, wow, what satisfying work they do, because everything they do is like just so well made and so purposeful. There's that word, the purpose of it. It's purposeful. It has a beautiful purpose. The craftsmanship is perfect. The dedication, the attention to detail. And this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that right now in this November need reads that we're doing, you're putting a lot of attention to detail, okay? You're trying to maintain the quality of everything that you're doing. And that's perfect. You have to focus on satisfying work. Now they're telling me that even for myself, I've been doing that. But every once in a while I get caught up again in the web of conditioned beliefs, conditioned ways of thinking, of doing. You have people who come in and then you, can I say that? You just, you snap back to what you used to do. It's okay. They say there's no bad, there's no good, there's no bad, there's just learning. So when it happens, you'll spot it right away. You'll go, ooh, these are patterns that I'm trying to get away from. Why was it so easy to fall back into here? What am I not paying attention to? Okay? There's usually a negative energy associated to do with it, yeah. You have the Three of Wands here. The Three is a very early launching, putting things in motion. Okay, just recently you have done that. You have the Three and the Four of Wands. This is good. You're putting in long-term plans. You're having foresight and preparing for a lot of wonderful things, Pisces. They're showing me some wonderful things that you have planned for yourself. Okay, even some of them are just still little seeds of maybe I could be doing that. And that's fantastic. That's what you should be doing. Um, you're taking those first optimistic steps towards goals, okay? You're negotiating what you would like in your life coming in the future. You're really looking out. You're really like seeing what you want here. You bring a lot of fire to it too. I like that. Okay, you bring a lot of fire. Some of you may have some fire energy in your chart. I know I have a bit, but I feel like I'm really tapping into it right now. I feel that that really complements the cup energy, the emotion, the flow, as well as adding the fire to it really helps. I know it's kind of weird to say that, but it really seems to be matching these days. I like that, right? But again, they're telling me, see, they're magic. You're bringing all the elements in here. Really and truly, all the elements are coming into play. You're brewing a beautiful, magical life for yourself. Okay, very focused on it too. With the infinity sign on top of her head here, or his. No, let's not get hung up on whatever, right? When you look at the infinity sign on top of the head, it's saying that this is a long-lasting type of deal for you. This is tapping into your life's passions, what you were meant to do here. Okay? They're reminding me of something I saw, but I can't remember it. I should have written it down. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Sometimes I don't write enough down, and I should. Basically, I saw something this morning. If people are just disconnecting from the old ways of doing, the old ways of working, they're looking for their own happiness, their own meaning to how to live their lives. They're looking at their choices, and this is, I did just realize that's the card that came out, but they're realizing that some of the choices that they made, if you look at this particular human looking down here, looking at some of the choices he made, that he doesn't want to make those again. I'm feeling that there's a lot of human beings here going, I don't really want to be doing that anymore. It doesn't really interest me. It gave me no pleasure or happiness or to do that. I really wish I could remember what it was, but it was like the age of disconnect or the age of discontent. I think that's what it was. We're in the age of discontent. People are just not content to be working for money anymore. They need time for themselves. They need time to feel passionate about what they're doing. They no longer want to feel like a number. And it took some time off for people to be home and find different ways of surviving, to realize that there may be a better way. There is always a better way, Pisces, okay? It may end up having a little bit of tolerance for some of you to do different things and take different decisions, have different living arrangements to make some of your dreams come true while it's taking off. But there's definitely choices. And I think these choices are really, really good. This is an optimal time for you to do this change, to believe in yourself, to say there is better and I want better, okay? Absolutely. I want better. It's time to grow stuff. Yeah. Plant it now. Trust me, even if it doesn't come to fruit like right now, it will definitely, especially if you have, like I said, that dedication and your attention to detail. Putting things in that you really want to see come through for you is the right time to be doing and the right thing to be doing at this time. Right. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to leave this Ace of Pentacles because I feel it really, really speaks. Yeah. The anxiety is waning for you and for the world. I feel like the world is going, I'm not really concerned about feeling anxious anymore. Things have a way of working out for me. I feel that is what is coming through. Things will have a way to work out for you, Pisces. Always. Let's see what else I can pull out here. All right. I've gotten this Astro Star Codes Astro deck. Okay. Okay, so I pulled out the card that's the 9th house. Okay. And it says exploration. Right away, you get the wheel right here. You get the Wheel of Fortune, regardless. Okay? This is definitely a new cycle. You have the number 4711, bringing in 1111 for me. I know it's just 111, but when I see 11, it always makes me think of 1111. I feel like you're getting divine attention. We are all getting divine attention right now. We just got to be able to pick up the signs. So this said, if your chart were a village map, the 9th house would contain the International Airport, University, or Broadcasting Tower. I love it. The 9th house is the original World Wide Web. It speaks of how we expand our world through official and unofficial higher education, travel, international understanding, philosophy, and global communication. Action. Go exploring. Step out of your comfort zone to see what lies beyond the boundaries of your familiar bubble. Step into a new country, try on a fresh attitude, and immerse yourself in an unusual body of knowledge or a spiritual philosophy you did not grow up with. There you go. It is hard to see your bubble, the lens for your experience, until you step outside it. Look back at your socio-economic milieu, family and friends and education, and confront any unconscious assumptions that your people, your class, your culture is all there is. You're being charged to develop a truly diverse perspective and understand that real diversity in a person, ecosystem, or company builds resilience. Push your unique boundaries. If you are an urban international traveler, you may be most stretched by a small-town life. Read the philosophy or spirituality from a far corner of the world. Once you've done all this work, share what you've learned with the world as a speaker, writer, traveler, teacher, internet diva. Wake up the world. Challenge. When you finally break through and see the far horizons, it can be difficult to reconcile the allure of those infinite possibilities where the familiarity of the people close to you both are important. Your gift for this is widen your horizon, expand your world, explore in your mind, body, and soul. Teach what you know. The world is waiting for you. So this is asking you to go above and beyond. And what I was getting from here is actually Mark Twain's word is that there's nothing that broadens, and I'm not saying his saying, but it was, when I went to the museum, I saw this on the wall. It was like, there's nothing like traveling to really open up your mind and get rid of your prejudices. Okay, it really opens up the mind in a way that really takes you somewhere. And it's true, when you get out of your corner of the world and get out there, you actually see a lot bigger and better than what you were seeing. Better for the reason that it's not better than the place you're at, but better because it just expands the mind. Exploration and expansion. Okay? And if I look at these cards in that way, it is actually asking you to branch out. For some of you, there may be travel. Okay? You're assessing where you can go next and what you can do, how you can even bring in abundance. They're telling me as well that by stretching and expanding your horizons such as these, You will actually get ideas and hits, intuitive hits on how you can become abundant. Okay? Right. And even launching, going, taking a ride, sailing the world, whatever. Taking those first steps, you're really going to realize it. They're saying that some of you may actually travel, and when you come back, as the card says, you're going to have a hard time remembering who you were, because it will have really, really brought things in focus. And I like that. So this is like magic, okay, from Spirit, telling you that this is magic to help you. The world is to be explored. For some who decide that they would like to do this, it is definitely here to be explored. You're here to see the diversity. You're here to see how the other half lives. It's not always just what you see on TV. I know that I thought, before I went traveling, I thought that what I saw on TV was all there was, until I actually did go traveling and talk to real people, live people, and realized that not much on TV really represents correctly what the world is really like. You really have to go out and experience it for yourself. But it's a cornucopia of ideas and expansion. And yeah, they're highly suggesting this for whoever is ready for it at this time. I know that a lot of places are reopening, so this is your time for you to go and just check things out. They're also saying it's going to be, because everything was closed down so much, there's probably going to be a lot of deals coming up where people, they're going to want people to come and travel to their different places to, get the economy going and everything. So this may be a really good time for you to explore different places and do different things. So they're saying go for it. I mean, we are in this time. This time in your life will never come back again. Okay? So every day is a new exploration. Every day is an opportunity for you to go further on your journey. All right, Pisces, I'm going to let you go with that, and I'm going to do the extended later on. If you've loved this reading, please don't hesitate to subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, share, like, comment, and yeah, I will see you later. Love, light, and blessings, Pisces.